Hi everybody, welcome back to Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. This is my live stream. I'm back on at 10:15. I'm going to start the poll and I'll make sure that I end the poll on time. We'll get my camera set there. And so what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about ways that you can make money on YouTube even if you are not have the 1,000 subscribers. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about 6 items today. Now, the pinned comment that I want you to refer to is, what's your favorite way to earn online? So let me know what's your favorite way to earn money online. So what we're going to talk about again are the 6 streams, 6 ways that you can make money on YouTube. Now, the first one, which is the partner program, is the one that most people know about. But we're going to talk about 5 other ways that you can make money on YouTube even if you're not monetized, because I believe in multiple streams of income, and YouTube should be multiple streams of income. And I'm going to talk about other things that you can do next week. But this week, we're going to talk about just things that you can do to make money on YouTube before you're even monetized. So, okay, so first of all, welcome to my live stream. And we are going to ask that anybody watching this replay take notes. And I also have a free download for monetization, things that you can do to get monetized on YouTube, because this is all about making as much money as you want for whatever reason that you need the money. I heard a woman on YouTube talk about she needed the money to put her family back together. She had to hire an attorney, and so she's doing YouTube to get the money for an attorney to get her family back together. So there are multiple reasons. A lot of people are doing YouTube for financial freedom. And so that is what I want to talk about today, because I'm about financial freedom. Hi, Olivia. Thank you for coming. I'm here every Friday, 10:15, unless I mess up. But we're going to try and not mess up anymore. So anyway, hope that you watch the replay if you're watching the replay. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about of these, hi, Miss Paula. Thank you. And I'm going to make your live. I'm going to, I know. But what I want to talk about, the first one is the YouTube Partner Program, which most people know about. And that's where you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But what people don't know and may not know about that is that you don't really get all of the money from the advertisements. And so now I can see the chat over here to the side. I'm learning every week to get better with lives. And so everybody have patience and grace with me, please. So let's talk about how you get paid on YouTube. There is cost per mil, which is the cost, and that's how much advertisers pay for every 1,000 views of an ad. So if your video gets 1,000 views and the CPM is $10, it means the advertisers paid $10 to show ads on during your video. But you don't get all that money. You only get 45% of that revenue. YouTube gets the rest. Now, that was CPM. Let's talk about RPM, which is revenue per mil. And that's really what you are concerned about, is your revenue. And that's how much you actually earn for every 1,000 views of your video. And so after YouTube takes their cut, right, then you get what's left. Now that's not only ad revenue, but also memberships, super chats, all of these various different things that YouTube allows you to do as you start to get partial monetization and then eventually full monetization. And so if you think about it, CPM is what advertisers pay. RPM is what you get. And RPM is always lower than CPM. So having said that, what I want to talk about, these other 5 ways to make money on YouTube, you can do even if you're not monetized. And what I want you to do, I'm challenging you, is to do these other items so that you make more money even when you're not monetized. Because you want to make the most money possible on YouTube. You don't want it to be just people watching and hoping that they'll click on the ads in your videos. So let's get right into it. So one of the things about growing your channel and trying to get to that 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers for full monetization so that you can at least take advantage of the CPM and the RPM, right? Now, one pro tip is to do shorts. And shorts work for some channels, but shorts don't work for other channels. So you have to figure out what works best for your channel and your topics. So I have a person that I watch on YouTube, and it's called The Rachel Show. And she does primarily shorts, and she does them every single morning as she's getting ready for work, and she has 25,000 subscribers. So some people can do this. Oh, good morning, Tiger. Great to see you. And so anyway, what she does is she does a lot of shorts. Now, she also, because I'm in the personal finance niche, I watch personal finance videos mostly. And she does her budget. She's getting out of debt. And that's how I found her channel, and that's why I watch her channel. But her shorts are really engaging. So she's trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Everybody has to have their goals. So, but shorts do not work for everyone. And I want to talk now about my friend KendyK. It's KendyK all day. Her channel, she does a lot of different things, but she has a lot of lives, and she's heading towards monetization at record speed. So if you're a new YouTube creator, you really want to watch her channel. What she does, and I'll have links to all the different creators that I talk about in the description. But what she does is she does things like Walmart hauls and Costco hauls. So she'll take you to the store with her, and she'll shoot a live while she's shopping. She has a show called Shop Talk, where she helps small YouTube creators to get monetized. She tells you how to optimize your channel. So that's a whole nother set of lives that she does. She does Coffee and Conversations, where she interviews other YouTube creators. And so what I'm saying is she's not in a box. I'm in the personal finance niche. That's just me. That's what I love. It's my passion, money. But her, she's not in a box. She's more of a lifestyle channel because also in addition to those 3 that I mentioned, she also does cooking. So she makes pies and cobblers and different things like that. So she's a wide range of different things, but she has a lot of lives. And so she's racing towards those 4,000 watch hours by using lives, not by using shorts. Because in order to get monetized with shorts, you have to have like 10 million, like within 90 days. It's like this strict thing. It's like almost impossible unless something goes viral. And we're going to talk about a viral video in just a little bit. So we're going to keep moving on. So a practical tip with this, I'm going to drink my coffee here. Y'all can tell I'm nervous here. A practical tip is consistency creates opportunity. Upload today, profit tomorrow. And what I mean by that is that if you upload consistently, now KendyK does it almost every day, 2 or 3 times a day. She's like an Iron Woman on YouTube. But if you just post consistently, I have another channel that I watch, and it's called the Cronson family. And this family is, one, trying to get out of debt, but they're also trying to get to a point where they can retire early. Kathy wants to be able to stay home with her daughter, who's young. And that is an admirable thing. So they are trying to reach financial independence, so that maybe someday she can retire early and be a stay-at-home mom. She is consistent. She posts 2 videos a week, and I never miss them. And so that's my point, is that sometimes you'll have creators that you never miss their videos because they post twice a week, you know their schedule, and you look for them and you rely on them. And what I learned from that is I post every Friday at 10:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, so that people will know where to find me and when to find me. Now, having said that, I'm going to take a little left turn here. Everybody sit down. I just had 700 subscribers yesterday. So I'm thinking sometime next week I was going to do a pop-up live. I don't normally do a pop-up live out of nowhere because I like to tell people when I'm going to be live. And I like to be consistent like this one today. So I do not know what I'm going to do next week. I don't know if it'll be a pop-up live or if I'm going to at least try to give you 2 days of warning of when I'm going to have my 700 subscriber celebration. Where did I get that idea from? KendyK. She had a 700 subscriber celebration and she just vaulted over 1,000 after that. So I don't know that that'll happen for me, but I'm going to do the party like she did because I got the idea from her. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to topic number 2, which is selling products and merchandise. A lot of people do this. Coach Mean Reen, right? She just popped into my head. She has merch, right? She's a YouTube creator who does exercise videos. She also does other types of videos, but mostly exercise and health and wellness videos. And she has merch. And whether or not she's monetized, that merch makes money. So you can have t-shirts. You could do Shopify. You know, I just watched a interview of which I'm going to be interviewed tomorrow. I keep making left turns and right turns. I'm going to be interviewed tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time on The Source. But I saw an interview a couple weeks ago, and the woman that was being interviewed not only had a very popular YouTube channel, but her and her family had a website where they sold merchandise that her and her family make. So that's why I wanted to talk about that. It wasn't about me being interviewed tomorrow. So you could use Shopify, Etsy, Teespring, along with your YouTube. These are all ways that you can make money without ever even being monetized, while you're working your way towards monetization. We'll say it that way. So you could share how AI tools help you design products even faster. There's a lot of things that you can do. Some people make courses, right? I'm not sure why I'm coughing so much this morning. But we are going to get through this. So if you have very few subscribers, use merchandise. Because my whole thing is always, in life, make as much money as you can so that you can retire early. Now, I retired early on a low income and with a low amount in retirement. But that's okay because I moved to a low cost of living area and I made it work. But the point is, if you're on YouTube, which I did not have YouTube many years ago when I started my financial journey, you can get money faster. And if your goal is to retire early, you can do that with YouTube income. the next thing is crowdfunding. So consistency creates opportunity, right? I said that earlier. So upload today, profit tomorrow. You've got to be consistent with this YouTube. I've been on here for a little over a year. I'm just starting to be consistent with my YouTube, and I'm just starting to grow my channel because I'm learning different things in the background, how to set up my channel, what days to post videos or shorts. And I just, on a side note again, I post shorts because they're fun. I don't post shorts to try to grow my channel. I hope it happens, but I also use my shorts to point to my long form videos. So if I'm ever monetized, my shorts will point to videos where ads can be placed, and then I could get that RPM. Now my RPM is not coming to me. My RPM will go to the homeless in my community. Because I'm financially free, I don't need YouTube's income. So I am just here to help people in my community, but I'm also have a passion to help people with personal finance, to get out of debt, build wealth, and retire early. That's my passion in life. So you can do this crowdfunding with things like Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee. We've all seen the Buy Me a Coffees, right, on YouTube channels. One of the new things that I've seen on the cash stuffing videos is the Ko-fi shop. And I guess it's where you can buy scratch-offs. And scratch-offs are little cards where if you're saving money and you're in a savings challenge, you scratch it off and then you put that amount of money away into savings. All of these things are all about finance. And that's what I watch, is I'm in the personal finance niche, so I watch personal finance. Except for Mrs. Paula, because she's just fabulous. She's just so cool, just so cool. So you can use tiers to build your community of support. You can have a bottom tier, a medium tier, and a higher tier. And within that, and that goes into like memberships and Patreon and that kind of thing, you can give more and more exclusive access to you and your information. Now, some people, like the Source Network, that guy, Doron, what he does is he says he's going to have memberships, but he doesn't want to exclude anyone. And so he's trying to figure that out. So you may want to have multiple tiers where you give more and more exclusive access to more and more exclusive information. And so, so one of the things that YouTube has just started is this top fans thing. And so that's just recent. So you could say, who is my top fan in most of my lives? And you could give a prize to the top fan in most of your lives. That would try to get more people to come to your lives and more people to put more comments in the comment box. So I'm going to look over here at the comments for just a second. And so I see All-Star Izzy is here. Thank you, thank you. I just started following All-Star Izzy. I just recently. I found her on the Source Network. Life with T is here. Thank you, T. Love all your videos. T is another person in the personal finance space, not just personal finance, because she also does exercise videos. So I don't want to put her in a box either. You know, I am in a box, but I don't want to put anybody else there. So we're going to keep going. Number 3, fan funding, right? Now, this time I'm going to give a shout out to a brand new channel that I just found within the past week or two. Her name is La. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And her channel is @WalletWatchin'. She's a new creator. She's only been on YouTube for like 3 weeks. And already I think she has 500 subscribers. So she is trying to get monetized in 90 days. Her and her family are paying off debt. And these are the channels I watch. these are the people I follow. So I wanted to give her a shout out as a brand new YouTube creator who is really killing it. And I mean, she's posting 2 or 3 times a week, and she knows that she needs to have that consistency to get monetized quickly. So within this fan funding, you can have channel memberships, again, super chats, and super thanks. And that's where you, in the comments, you can click that little $ in the comments, and of your creators that you want to support financially, you can send them that money. Now, I will also say, this just popped into my head again, that some YouTubers will put like a Cash App link or something like that so that you can send them money directly. Now, what this does is, one, it allows you to 100% support them, not give part of, like the super thanks. Part of that goes to YouTube and part of that goes to the creator. If you wanted to send money directly to a creator to help them out, you would use something like, if they had a link to Cash App or Venmo or whatever in their channel description or something. So that's a whole nother way. If you wanted to put yourself out there and put your Cash App or something out there, that in addition to the channel memberships, super chats, and super thanks. So keep all of these different revenue streams in mind. You know, I watched videos in the past, not so much today, of people that were living in their car, you know, for whatever reason. Those channels had tons of subscribers, and those channels had tons of people sending them money. They make a lot of money on YouTube, people that are forced to live in their cars. I don't so much watch those anymore because I have so many channels that I've just found in the last month or two that it's hard for me to watch all of them. So I'm moving back to my personal finance niche. There you go. So why wait for payday when YouTube pays every month? If you post consistently, in addition to your regular 9 to 5 paycheck, you'll also get that additional YouTube income. And the more videos you make and the more consistent you are, the higher your pay grows on YouTube. It can take time, or you could do it quickly. Some people monetize in 3 months. Cooking Beauty, who was just interviewed by KendyK, she monetized in 3 months. So, and she started YouTube because she got laid off from her job. Everybody is here for a different reason. I'm here in retirement to get over my fear of being in front of the camera. So we all are here for different reasons. And I'm still scared. So we'll just leave it at that. The fifth one is licensing and branding deals. There are forms that you can find online that will help you to put together an advertising package so that you can get licensing and branding deals. You don't have to be monetized to get these. You could, if you have a viral video, and I did not know this till I started doing my research, if you have a viral video, you can license that to news networks, you can license it to media outlets. Who knew that your viral video could be licensed and you could make money from that? So again, not monetized, but you had a viral video. You can learn how to pitch yourself for these brand deals. And that's what I was talking about kits that are freely available. Just Google brand deal kit YouTube. That's what I would do. I'm a researcher. That's what I would do. And you will find information on how to pitch yourself for brand deals. I have not pitched myself for brand deals because I don't buy anything. I'm not going to be a good brand ambassador for anybody, you know. But I see a lot of people who are brand ambassadors. Let's say they do exercise videos, and there's this thing called a vibration plate that I've seen a lot on YouTube channels. And a lot of people are buying these vibration plates. So you could be a brand ambassador for the vibration plate. And I think some of these YouTube creators are, I'm just not sure. But if it's something you use, there are other YouTube creators that do juicing, right? Juicing with Lala. Fabulous channel. Go out there and find Lala. She's awesome. She teaches all kinds of juicing. And she may have a fancy juicing machine, and other people do not have a fancy juicing machine, but they still do juicing. So I tell you, I'm watching a wide range of people over the last couple of months that I've never seen before, and I'm learning so much. And I'm going to tell you, one of the people that subscribed to my channel, and then I went and looked at his channel, and I subscribed, but I went to look at his channel, and this is not subscriber for subscriber. I looked at his channel and I wanted to watch it. He raises fish, aquarium fish. I did not know there were YouTube channels on how to take care of aquarium fish. So whatever you do on YouTube, you can make money on YouTube. We are moving quickly to number 6 here. But I'm going to go back for a second because I got a little bit ahead of myself. So one of the other things that I wanted to mention, give me 2 seconds here, with the licensing and branding is, and I did not know this, but you can use platforms like Grapevine, Billo, which is Billo, and LinkedIn. I did not know that. Those are places that you can grow income for your YouTube channel. You could also cross-pollinate your YouTube videos over to other social media platforms, such as Instagram or Facebook. I did not know that you could get monetized on Facebook, but you can. I did know that you could get monetized on Instagram, but I'm not a big Instagram person. But if you repurpose your videos, you could do that. And that's a whole nother thing that I learned from KendyK, is how to make the most out of the videos and the lives that I shoot. She has taught me so much. So in the future, I'm going to be making the most out of my lives and out of my weekly Wednesday videos and my end of month videos that I do for my end of month budget and what I spent in a month. I'm going to make the most out of repurposing those videos to hopefully use them for monetization later so that I can donate that money. So now we're getting into the big one, which we're going to spend a little bit of time on here. And that is affiliate marketing. So how does affiliate marketing work? You sign up for a company's affiliate marketing program, such as Amazon, Walmart, or even a smaller brand. And then they give you a special link. So you put this link, let's say in your description, and when your viewers or your subscribers click on that link and they go through your link to Amazon, you might have a list of things that you've bought from Amazon or items that you recommend. We'll take books, for example. A lot of people have books that they recommend. And KendyK is saying she has a pro tip to optimize your content, right? And she does that. Trust me, she has taught me so much about optimizing my content, which all these lives that I'm doing, someday I'll be able to repurpose them and optimize my content in the future. So that's what I'm building up with these lives. But I'm also getting over my fear of being in front of the camera. So they give you a special link that you can share, and you can have a list of items. Now, keep in mind, if somebody clicks on your link and they buy anything else, let's say they click on your Amazon link and they buy anything, let's say, I believe it's within the first 24 hours after they clicked on your link, you still get a tiny bit of money from that. And I will tell you, because I deal with tiny bits of money, every penny counts. I know some people say, well, it's only a nickel. It's only a dime. Well, to me, every dime you save, every nickel you save, it all adds up. Let me tell you a quick story about another YouTube creator I was watching, and she was talking about her and her husband. Again, another new channel that I'm watching. And she was saying that something happened in their house where they needed money. And they didn't know where they were going to get the money from. Well, she always told her husband, save your change, because that's what she was taught when she was growing up. But her husband never saved his change. Well, she started hiding her change. And when this emergency happened, she had $175 in change. And her husband asked her, where did this come from? Pennies, nickels, dimes. So doesn't matter how much money you make from any of these items on YouTube and from other items that you make before you're monetized, it all adds up. That's my point. And when you're dealing on retiring on a low income, low amounts of money make a difference. So what you do is you post this in your description on social media or your blog, and then you get paid when somebody buys something. So they could buy the products you've listed, or they could buy other items from that store and you still get paid. So the reason that creators like the affiliate program is because it's free to join. It doesn't cost you anything to become an affiliate marketer. Now, I'm big on free, as you'll know, but I'm also big on make money before you spend money. See, I don't spend money on YouTube because I haven't made any money yet. So I'm still using my iPhone 12. No, I don't have an iPhone 16, and no, I'm not buying an iPhone 16. Until this iPhone 12 dies, this thing takes beautiful pictures. So I want to talk about also, there's no customer service or shipping, right? So with affiliate marketing, people are just using your link to get to the products, and everything else is taken care of. Yes, you only make pennies when somebody buys something. However, it's free pennies. So I would take it if I were you. And again, even if you're not monetized, you can do this. So let's talk about some of the places that you could do this. Amazon, TubeBuddy, right, on YouTube, you could do this. Skillshare. Skillshare is where you could take courses, right? You could become an affiliate marketer on Skillshare, or you could create your own courses. KendyK knows so much, she could create her own courses on YouTube. So people who have a lot of knowledge and expertise in an area can create their own courses. They could create cooking courses. You could create a cookbook. That's a whole nother idea, just popped into my head. So I'm in my entrepreneur mode today. I'm in my let's find ways to make money. And it's all available out there. Create your own cookbook, put that on your channel, and your subscribers or members can buy your cookbook. So how do you do affiliate marketing correctly? One, be helpful. And I just talked about that. You know, creating a cookbook or something else that is helpful, that is what you're doing. Don't be an affiliate marketer. This is a personal comment here. Don't be an affiliate marketer for something you don't use. If it's a product you don't use and you're just hawking products, your subscribers will know. They will know. It's the authenticity of saying, I've used this, I like this product, and I would not bring my subscribers any product that I don't like. I like that integrity in the YouTubers that I watch. Integrity is a big deal for me. So be honest. And I just talked about that, of recommending things that you like, not just high dollar items. So now also explain how the link works to your subscribers. If you're putting a link in your description, make it visible. You know, I've seen people who've said, yeah, I've got affiliate links, right? And you're searching through their description, they're not there. Oh, well, they're on my channel page over here. Well, if your subscribers can't find your links, then it's defeating the purpose. And yeah, I'll talk about myself, for example, for a second. I've made videos on YouTube on how to do a certain thing like Nightbot or something else. I make them step by step and I make them easy to use. Don't make it hard on your subscribers to use your affiliate links. Make life as easy on your subscribers as possible. So add the links naturally, right? Put the links in the description, the pinned comments. See, I didn't think about pinned comments. Put your links there. Put your links everywhere so that your users can see them. Put them in your shorts. We can put descriptions in our shorts. Now, like I said, I've been on YouTube for a year and did not know about putting a description in my shorts, did not know about linking my shorts to videos. I didn't know any of that. I've learned all that stuff in the past few months. Put the links, your affiliate links, in your shorts. If somebody watches your short and they click on that description, they'll see your affiliate link. If you do a post, you can most likely put your affiliate link in the post if the post is related somehow to whatever it is that you are affiliating with. How about that? So the whole point in affiliate links is to help people and not just sell people. Because we can all tell a salesman, right? And I hope nobody out here is a car salesman, but car salesman, I don't like going to a dealership because when I go to a dealership, the car salesman is trying to sell me a vehicle that's more expensive than what I can afford. And also, they're trying to talk to me fast and wear me down by keeping me there for a whole lot of hours until I get tired and hungry. And I just want out of there so that I will buy the product, right? What I do is I buy my cars either on the phone or online. I don't want to go to a salesman. I don't want to sit at a dealership for hours and hours and hours. I just don't. So I have found other ways that keep me from spending more money than I know I can afford. Which goes to my whole mantra of live below your means. Don't ever take the most that you can afford. So if you're not turning your knowledge into income, you're leaving money on the table. You have so much knowledge and so much information to share on your YouTube channel that you should be able to make money from that knowledge in 5 different ways or more. And we're going to talk about other things next week on my live about other ways to make income on YouTube, because I am all about passive income. I'm all about scaling and growing your income and multiple streams of income. That's what the channel Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle is all about. So let's see, I am going to stop the poll because we are 38 minutes into the live. We may not make it an hour today, but I'm going to stop the poll so that we can see what the poll results are. And I'm seeing at 71% are saying not yet. But we're going to end the poll and we're going to look and see. So it says, what's your favorite way? Nope, that's my comment. That's my comment. I'm waiting for the poll to show, but the poll may show to you guys. I did this before. The poll will show to you guys before it shows to me. So I'll wait and see. But I did see that 71% said that they don't think that they can make $500 in the next 6 months. I believe that was the poll. And you can. You can. And if you watch this either on replay or watch this now, I've given you ways that you can make $500 a month from all of these different items, especially if you stack more than one together. So let's recap. There's the YouTube Partner Program, When you get partial monetization, get those memberships going. KendyK has memberships, the source has memberships, get those memberships going. When you get to full monetization, make sure you've got monetizable videos. And by that, I mean videos that advertisers want to put money on. If your video is something that is offensive to someone, advertisers may not want to put money on that video. I will say that the personal finance niche is very popular and it has a very high advertising rate. Just so you know, there are other niches that have high advertising rates, and then there are niches that have low advertising rates. So make sure you check and see what your niche has as far as what advertisers will pay to be there. So KendyK is saying, is that a challenge that you're going to make $500 in the next 6 months? Yes, that's my challenge. Thank you, KendyK. My challenge for everybody that watches my channel, increase your income to $500 a month from not only YouTube, but also keep in mind next Friday, I'm going to talk about some other ways that you can increase your money on YouTube. So between this week's content and next week's content, I want you to find ways to increase your YouTube income, whether you're monetized or not, to $500 a month. So we talked about the YouTube Partner Program. We talked about selling products and merch, right? Because that's an easy one. You can have a sticker, you could have a t-shirt, you could have coffee cups, you could have anything with your brand, right? So make your YouTube channel your brand. Crowdfunding, we talked about that, right? You can get people to send you money. Can you get people to send you $500 a month through Cash App? I guess you could if you have a compelling story. I guess you could. Then there is fan funding, where we talked about memberships. We talked about Patreon. You can do a lot of things with your loyal subscribers. And a lot of large YouTube channels have loyal subscribers. You can build loyal subscribers. And I talked about that, as far as having like things for your subscribers. For example, I talked about a cookbook. That cookbook could be just for members only. It could be. You could have other things. You could have courses. If you teach people how to increase their YouTube channel, how to increase their checks, you could have courses for members only. You could have a Patreon where you teach people and work with people one-on-one and look at their YouTube channel and show them how on the back end to make their YouTube channel better. Hi, Savannah. Savannah Mills. She has purses, right? The most beautiful purses. Now, do I have a purse? No. Do I wear purses? No. But she has the most beautiful purses. So I just wanted to say that. And so I've been watching her channel. I have found so many YouTube creators in the past couple of months that my world has just blown up. It has just blown up. And Lala's here. I talked about Lala earlier with the juicing. So Lala is here. And also, you all know I have Nightbot running, so I hope that you put fire in the comment in the chat and get your channel out there, because there are so many creators that are here today, which I cannot believe that you guys are actually even here, who I watch and I support. Now, granted, they support me, but I watch them. And Savannah Mills, what she did was she put on her channel, when I was 6 subscribers away from 700, she put a community post out there that said, go help Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle get those next 6 subscribers so he can get to 700. And a few days later, I was at 700. This is what we do. We help each other out here, as KendyK says, in these YouTube streets. So there you go. I used something. So I'm trying to be hip, slick, and cool here, so I said YouTube streets. Can you guys tell I'm just an old guy on YouTube trying to be relevant? So anyway, licensing and brand deals. Those we talked about because a lot of people can get licensing and brand deals, especially if you're an exercise channel. If you're a cooking channel and you want to have brand deals to show different cooking supplies, right? Let's say you do fashion, like Savannah Mills. You do fashion and you get brand deals to show different parts of fashion, purses, and she does clothing, and she does vacationing. She does all kinds of things. But you can get brand deals. She probably has brand deals. I don't know, but she probably does. So affiliate marketing. We went deep into affiliate marketing today because affiliate marketing is one of the first things that YouTubers do to start bringing in extra income. And so I'm challenging everybody here to go out and find an affiliate marketing program and sign up for free. Get that link into your description, get that link into your shorts, get that link into your community posts. Everywhere you can put that link, do that so that you can bring more people into your tribe. And so what's the saying? My vibe attracts my tribe. And so your tribe will come. My tribe is still growing. My tribe is still developing, I guess. Evolving is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to be consistent in coming back here every Friday at 10:15, hopefully making fewer and fewer mistakes every single week, so that I am consistently making lives. And my lives are designed to help you make money, save money, invest your money, build wealth, and retire early. That's why I do these lives, and that's the reason for my channel. So please keep coming back. I've got a worksheet that's in the description that's free to download. It's a Google Doc in there. I am going to open this up for any questions. I'm going to look, Laveth is here from Money Conversations, and she was supposed to be part of one of the points that I made during my live, and I forgot to write her name down. But Money Conversations, she is a channel that I've been watching at least a year, if not 2 years. I've been watching her channel, and she voted me as the biggest supporter of the year when she had her annual whatevers, right? And she talks about money. She's in my niche. And she is consistent with her postings, which is what I talked about here earlier. And if she created merch, her merch would sell like wildfire. So I am challenging her to not only get an affiliate marketing program to help her family save money, but also I have to give her a shout out because this week she did her first live. And she said, I can't believe I've done my first live. And I was there. I was there to see it. You guys don't know what a feeling it was for me to do my very first live. I mean correctly, because I did lives twice incorrectly until my friend T told me what to do it correctly. Then I was on my very first live with people, right? And so I'm still new at this. I'm still making mistakes on lives, and I just keep coming back. That's how I've learned to live my life, is just keep coming back. I suit up and show up no matter what. I make mistakes, I fall down. You know, one of the things that it says at the beginning of my videos, like my intro, is when life knocks you down, try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Well, that's been my journey here with these lives. I have made mistake after mistake, and then I can't believe I did this thing wrong, and then I forgot to change my shirt one day, and then I forgot to turn on the light behind my phone one day. Everything that I've done, I keep getting better. And today's live, I believe I did not make any mistakes. I had the poll. I actually stopped the poll. I had a pinned comment. And I had all of this stuff set up. But KendyK taught me all of this, and I've just had to practice after practice after practice to get this stuff. Today, hopefully, today I think I did everything. I think I did everything right, which is, let's say, a first. So the goal now is to come back next week and do everything right. Not make one itty bitty mistake over here or one itty bitty mistake over there. But that's okay. If I do, I'm still going to come back. You know, did I beat myself up after last week's debacle with live? Yes, I did, because that's just who I am. But I showed up again. I showed up again. So, and here again, I almost forgot this, which would have been my little mistake for this week. Like and subscribe. You can smash the video right in the middle 2 times. If you tap on that, that will show the like button. I want to get a bunch of likes if I can. Now, some people, they go on lives and they say, I'm not getting off this live until I get 20 likes. And they may stay on for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, until they get those 20 likes. You can do that on your lives. That won't happen on my live because my lives start at 10:15 a.m. Central Standard Time and they end at 11:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. So 1 hour, once a week, every Friday. How long can I keep up this consistency? We're going to find out. Because I am consistent. If nothing else in my life, I am consistent. I'm consistent with my savings. I'm consistent on trying to live on $900 a month or less, because that is what's left over in my pension after I've paid for my household expenses. Now, I do have other variable income, which YouTube for you may be variable income. It may be up, it may be down. But if you have one source, a base source of income, the YouTube income can be up and down. But the more you build these different items that I've talked about, which is the YouTube Partner Program, selling merch, crowdfunding, fan funding, licensing and brand deals, affiliate marketing, you can level out that YouTube income so that it's consistent. Now, let's just say your YouTube income is consistent at the $500 a month, which is our challenge today. Well, what if some months it's $700 and some months it's $1,000, but minimum that you can count on from YouTube and these different items is $500 a month. Once that base is consistent, you can add that to your monthly consistent income. So that's what we're talking about here today, is these multiple ways, even if you're not monetized, because I'm a small creator, I just had 700 subscribers, I'm not monetized. If I wanted to create extra income on top of YouTube ads, I would be doing all of these. If you are like the woman that I talked about earlier, who is trying to use YouTube to get an attorney, to get her family back together, do all of these items to get as much money as you can as fast as you can. If you just want to be rich, do all of these items to get as much money as you can as fast as you can. So YouTube is open for everybody. Financial independence is available to everybody. And that's what I'm about. I'm about financial independence, retire early. I would love to see everybody retire early. because life is short. We don't know how much more time we have. And me, I want to enjoy the time that I have. So this weekend, I'm going to my RV at the lake and I'm going fishing. So that's where I'm headed when this YouTube live ends. I'm going to go get my puppy from doggy daycare and we're headed to the RV for the weekend. So enjoy life because life is precious. And I am at 59 minutes. So one of the things that I want to say is that the call to action, if you learned something new, right, drop a fire emoji in the chat. And I'm seeing Lala already dropped fire emojis, and I'm seeing Life with T drop fire emojis. But if you learned something new in this live, drop a fire emoji in the chat. And so one of the things that I hope to see after this is over, when I'm able to play the replay, are all the comments, because I want to read and respond to all the people with comments. And so Tiger on Fire, I've been chatting with him, and he and I are hoping to do something together, because he retired early and I retired early, but he retired a lot earlier than I did, you know, and I wish I could have retired even sooner. So the best time to start building your dream income was yesterday. The second best time to build your dream income is today. So never let your past determine your future. Thank you all. I'm going to jump off of here and go fishing. See you all next week. Bye, everybody.